What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 35. And of course, the transfer window did end the last episode. It closed rather, and we have no more transfers to make. But we made a lot of them. We got to let's see who we got. We got Aubameyang, Muriel, the right winger, whose name I really don't know. Hulk, of course. Hulk is going to be a good acquisition to the team, especially since he's actually good in career mode, just like I was surprisingly said last episode. But yeah, so we only have just the matches basically now for the rest of the season, and I've said that I want to rush this remainder of the season so I can just begin my final season and do all the changes and all of that. But it's a good opportunity to actually see, uh, because we have made so many changes, we have to see who performs and who doesn't, who needs to stay and who we need to get rid of, because we did make a lot of changes, but that doesn't mean they are all to stay. I mean, some of them I'm kind of like curious about them myself, because like the right winger, I didn't buy him to be a right mid in the 3-5-2. I bought him to be a striker in the 3-5-2 because I saw that on top of his pace, because of he's a winger, he also has decent finishing. So that's why I bought him as a striker. But I'm curious to him how he will perform in that striker role, knowing that it's not his preferred position. So yeah, that's just one of the cases that I want to see how they perform. So the transfer window that we will have at the start of our final season, where we make all the changes that I'm talking about, that's where we actually have to like complete the team, because I kind of want to start with like a very good team. Like I just don't just want to make like five changes, like five new players at once, because they're like semi cheap, but they also have good potential, because it won't be about potential anymore. It'll be like just I want you to be good now. So yeah, I'll definitely take your guys' suggestions on that one to maybe buy like two players, but they're big names and stuff. I'm not saying Cristiano Ronaldo. I know everybody that basically like people are new to career mode. They just kind of buy everyone they like, but it doesn't work like that. But yeah, let me talk about the final season a little bit. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I can give you a little like information about it. So one of the perks I told you that it will involve us going to legendary, switching to legendary, of course. And the another one, like we will have basically like a new structure of every episode, and that will involve it like episodes being longer, like not too long, like I say around 10 minutes. They could be longer, but you know me, I always try to make them, if they have to be 10 minutes, good, but I really don't want to make them longer. um I just that's just my preference, but if they happen to be longer than that, sure, why not. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy what I have planned for the final season. I hope I can pull it off. I hope I can make it interesting, because I don't think it's that interesting now, especially when the transfer window isn't open, because everybody comes to career mode series to see transfers being made, but they don't really care about the series when basically the transfer window isn't going on. But yeah, let me talk about the players that stand out to me. Uh, in the few matches that I've played with them, I guess Muriel, of course, he just scored on the screen as well. He is really good. He didn't disappoint at all. And also an interesting, of course, I said Hulk. He really impressed me by not sucking pretty much. And somebody that's kind of curiously surprised me is Aubameyang. Like in Ultimate Team, I had his inform, and sometimes, like most of the times, informs are even worse than the actual original. And that was the case with Infor Aubameyang, and he was just sluggish. He didn't feel fast. He didn't feel strong. He wasn't a good finisher. But in this game, I really like Aubameyang. He is tall, and he has pace, and he has strength. So you know how when you're playing with a pacey player and you're trying to run, but then the defender catches you and kind of starts jostling you. That's when you know you have to like turn or something, because he will overpower the striker, even though he's pacey. But that doesn't happen with Aubameyang. He's like the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo that have both the strength and pace. Like even the defenders like trying to pull you and trying to jostle you can just keep going, and eventually your sprint speed will just pass him, and that's awesome to see. And Aubameyang definitely does that. And also, Aubameyang is an absolute excellent finisher. He can head it, he can finish it. He's just awesome. But yeah, that's been this episode of Career Mode with Chelsea. We'll have a couple more episodes like this where we just play matches and we start planning our final season. I hope I'll have time because I've been going with this forever. I really have to rush through the end of the season here. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do leave a like. I've been Shade. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.